back at Dollar Tree, guys. Want to show you some of the other stuff they got in for fall. These are new. We know that they've made these before, but they keep doing better. And now they have a sweet potato pie one. Look how cute that is. They got an apple pie and a pumpkin pie. And then these are new this year. These are nice. Very, very nice. I think my favorite one is the pumpkin patch one, and this one, it's really nice. It's on a piece of wood. And then these are new. Welcome to our harvest home. Welcome to our patch. We know that they do these signs every year, but they keep like changing them a little bit. These two are new. They have these stakes. It has a little kitty. Doggy. They had these already before. These ones and these and those. So some are not new. Football one. So these two are new. These stakes in the ground. They've had the sunflowers. This does not go here. These are new. I don't remember these. These are a fabric garland. They've had those, and they've had these. That one's new, but this one isn't. And I cannot remember if they had this one and this one. They don't look familiar to me, but that doesn't mean that they didn't have them last year. But, and this one. These three right here look new to me as well. And this one. I know this one is new, and this one. They didn't have these. This has felt on it with beads, and they didn't have those last year. Oh, there's another one. Gather together. But they did have these. These are new this year. They had these. They've had those. These ones are new this year. I showed this in another one. These plush pumpkins are new this year. These ones. They've had something like this before in the past, but these are different. These are so cute. Looks like there's 4 different ones. And then of course these guys are new. I'm at one of my smaller Dollar Trees, so there's not a whole lot put out. But here's the fall I see right here. And then of course they're getting the fall flowers, foliage in, and then they're starting to put out some of the Halloween as well. Like here's the bags, the table runner, and then the craft section. So I showed this in a previous video as well at a different store, that they're starting to put out the Halloween craft stuff in fall. They got the big pumpkins and the big ghosts back in, but now they have cats and bats and face masks. So they got the haunted house in. I did a video on this last year. It was so cool. We've seen the pumpkin and the ghost, although those are a little bit different. And then they have purple bats. And that looks like all for the Halloween craft for now. And then here's some of the fall stuff. It's just kind of sporadic everywhere. Some of it's new, like this is new. These paint sets, they didn't have them last year. They kind of change them up all the time. Barn, dog and cat, and then just pumpkins. And then they always have these. These are a little bit different though this year. They changed those up too. This is new, this coffee one. They've had the leaves, they've had the pumpkins. I showed those are new. It's like they got these are new, actually. They're a little bit different. They're like back and forth with the fall and Halloween kind of mixed here. Like this is Halloween right here. They always get these in, but these are new. This is a leaf, a pumpkin, then they have flowers and pumpkins, and then those are repeats. And then I showed you these are new. These fabric mushrooms, and these flowers are new with the shiny gold on it. They had these table runners already, and then these are new, and they had those last year. And these maple leaf picks. And I believe that's it, except for this stuff right here, which is the same from last year. Although I see a new couple of haunted houses that light up with batteries, so you got to add the batteries right there. It takes 2 AA. And then there's the Rest in Peace. They already had these. And then those. And that's about it. That's what I see for now, guys. Here at Dollar Tree, the Halloween and fall that they're getting in.